Christopher Marlowe. Christopher Marlowe liked to push limits, whether it was literary form or legal norms. There are no official accounts of his date of birth, but there are of his baptism, February 26, 1564, in Canterbury. Christopher Marlowe came from very humble beginnings, since he was the son of a shoemaker. He attended the King's School, where he then won a scholarship to Cambridge University. Cambridge hesitated to grant Marlowe his master's degree because it was believed that he had converted to Catholicism. The Crown, also known as the Privy Council, intervened on Marlowe's behalf to grant him his master's degree. This is one of the many reasons that has led scholars to believe that Christopher Marlowe was an agent for the Crown. After his time at Cambridge, Christopher Marlowe went on to London to produce for the public stage, where he wrote 5 plays: Tamburlaine, The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus, The Jew of Malta, Edward II, and The Massacre at Paris, which were some of the first to use blank verse. Marlowe had a great influence on Shakespeare. Often, some of his plays resulted in a similar play by Shakespeare. It were as if Shakespeare were trying to one-up Marlowe, which is often how Elizabethan theatre worked. Christopher Marlowe wrote 4 plays that are famous today, whereas William Shakespeare, he wrote 38. But those 4 plays that Christopher wrote provided William with the plot material for 4 of his most famous plays, so that The Jew of Malta becomes The Merchant of Venice, Dr. Faustus becomes Macbeth, Edward II becomes Richard II, and Tamburlaine becomes the Henriade. But Christopher Marlowe's most famous play was The Tragical History of Dr. Faustus. During a period of time while you had Puritans rallying outside of the theatre calling it the Devil's Cauldron, Marlowe puts on a play where the title character summons the devil. This is an era when people are new to the Elizabethan theatre, and when you have a title character drawing circles and pentagrams and mumbling in Latin on stage, and then all of a sudden the devil appears, you can only imagine how frightening that play must have been. Christopher Marlowe never married. He died at the age of 29 on May 30th, 1593. The official account of Christopher Marlowe's death was that he was stabbed just above his right eye in a boarding house. It was believed to be that they were arguing over the bill, also known as the reckoning. This is believed by many people to be a cover-up, due to the fact that 10 days before his death, he was accused of treason and heresy. The timing of his death is awful suspicious. So now, he lies in an unmarked grave in Deptford.